What's going on, you beautiful bitches? We're back with this podcast, episode 2 now.
2?
Yep.
Second week in a row.
Hell yeah.
Well, for us, I don't know about.
just keep it at that.
Just keep it at that.
Second week in a row. Let's hope this continues. I'm excited right now. I'm excited for it.
Yeah, me too.
So the updates on this is one thing that we want to do moving forward. Updates on since we'll be doing this at least weekly or once a week. Updates on how we were performing at the gym.
Pretty much like a little weekly check-in.
Yeah, there you go. So how was your gym week last week?
So since we last recorded, which was like 8 days ago, I think, or some shit like that. I think I went to the gym twice. Once was just to do cardio. And the other day was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday when we did shoulders.
Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been a good week for me as far as the gym goes. I don't know. We'll get into the details right now, but how about you?
Including yesterday, I think I went 3 times all last week. And it was just, I don't know, man. It was like, it wasn't that, honestly, it was just me being kind of lazy and just right after work, falling asleep and just saying, fuck it. Because you just wake up late.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I was sleeping, not taking naps.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, I'm not going. But when I would go, I would wake up and just be fucking tired to go to work. Go to work. I would go to the gym, no problem, but I'd just be waking up to go to work, just fucking exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of the same thing over here. Like, I would get home, and my plan would be like to have my pre-workout meal and chill for a little bit as the food digests. I'd get home, I'd get into bed, but like, I'm just going to chill, a little 10, 20 minutes, and then I'll get up, I'll get dressed. 10, 20 minutes turns into like a fucking hour to 2 hour nap. And then by that time, I'm like, well, fuck, I haven't eaten in like 6 hours. Let me eat. And then I'm like, I don't want to go straight after this meal. And then by the time I'm done with all that, it's like 6:30. And then I got to be in bed by like 9.
Yeah.
And I'm just making excuses because I could still go. I still got like 2 hour window right there. But I'm just like,
yeah, I know.
I don't want to go right now.
I feel you.
And then it's like peak hour at the gym.
That's 6, right? Yeah.
Pretty much around between like 5 and like 7. It's like peak hours at the gym. Everyone wants to be up there. So when do you, like, since you say 6 o'clock is peak hour, when do you feel is the best time that you like to go to the gym? Right now with my schedule, I work 5 to 1:30, sometimes 5 to 2:30.
Right.
Ideally, I'd like to go I'd like to be at the gym by 3:30, 4 at the latest, because I can get home, have my pre-workout, wait like half an hour, and then go to the gym. And then by that time, it's usually pretty dead still. There's a couple people there, but I can start my workout before everybody gets there. And by the time everybody gets there, I'll pretty much be done with everything, or I'll just have cardio left to do.
Right.
Excuse me, guys. So for me, I think around 3 to 4 is probably the best time. Sometimes even 5 works.
But what time would you like to go? Like, if you could
ideally,
just go any fucking time, what time would you want to go?
Regardless of work or whatever?
Regardless of work. If you could just be like, wake up and just be like, I'm going to go at the gym at this time, and that's it. Every fucking day. What time would you like to go?
8 o'clock.
At night or in the morning?
In the morning.
Like straight morning?
8 a.m. Yeah.
Damn.
When I was on second shift, I would always be there between 7 and 9.
Because of the people or like
both? I think
not the people.
I think it's it's the time besides like going at like 4 or 5 in the morning. It's the time where it's the most dead, but also not being the most dead at the same time.
Right.
So there's a good amount of people in there. The people that are willing to get up, not super early, but early enough, that are just in there to get their shit done
and get the fuck out.
Yeah. And you can still pretty much do everything that you want to do for that day.
Right.
At least at our gym.
Right.
The days that I was going at like 4 or 5 in the morning, it's actually more packed in there sometimes than it was at 8 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, because you got all the people that are really trying to get up early and trying to beat the crowd. But by trying to do that.
Mm-hmm. But those are the people still getting to what the fuck they gotta do and get the fuck out.
But the problem with at least for me, when I would go at that time, is like everyone was doing what I wanted to do. And I would only go in at that time because I wanted to record.
Right.
And there would end up being more people in there at that time. And I'm still not 100% comfortable recording in the gym. So I'd be like, fuck. Like, it's not a wasted day, but it's like I can't do what I wanted to do to begin with.
Right.
And then there's even more people here while I'm trying to record now. And I don't want to be that person that's like recording everyone else while trying to record myself, because we're all doing the same fucking like exercises or whatever. Or like if I'm doing the back, like the lat pull downs or whatever, someone's using the row in front and someone's using both cables on the sides.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't want to put my camera here and now I have 4 other people
in your video,
in my video that don't want to be recorded, and I don't want to be that person. So I'm like, well, fuck. And then when I started going, like when I was going like at 7 or 8, there'd still be some people in there, but everyone would have their own space. Like if I was doing bench, no one would really be over there. If I was doing back, no one would really be over there. So I could record. I could feel comfortable recording, stuff like that.
Yeah, and our gym, our gym layout it's a decent size, but it's not big.
It's really small. It's small.
It's small.
It's small.
It's a small gym, but hey, it works.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I still like it.
Yeah, I love it. It's no alpha land.
I know, right? Fuck.
But
I don't know. For me, I think it would be. Obviously, I don't like the crowds, but when I would go like at 11 or 12 at night, there's like 3-4 people, and obviously if they're there at night, it sucks because you either get the people where they're there and they're just there to kind of looks like they're killing time, but say they went to the gym, or they're there to actually work out.
Right.
And when I do go at night, that's when I record myself, because I'm like you said, I'm not 100% confident on recording. I'm getting there. I'm getting a little better at it, but it's a process.
Like that's the time I would like to go in the morning.
Right.
The time I usually enjoy myself the most is when I go with like you or Andy, like after like 8 or 9 o'clock. Because it's usually dead at that time. It starts to get packed again like at 11, which is weird.
11, 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
No. Actually, it's starting to be dead now.
Is it?
Yeah, because I went not too long ago. And when I say 11, 12 o'clock at night, midnight.
Yeah.
Like that's where I'm liking to go.
Yeah.
But like 11, 12 o'clock during the day, it's actually pretty dead now. Now it's starting to get busy around 3. Because I've gone, like I said, I took naps to where I'm gone there at 1 or 2 also in the afternoon, and it's still dead. But by 3 or 4 o'clock, that's when you could start seeing people trickle in.
Coming in.
And you see a couple leave, and then at 6 is when they're like fucking gets
packed.
Punched packs.
Yeah.
So,
but the only reason I don't like going at that time, well, 1, because of my schedule now.
Right.
But 2, it's because like I want to get the workout done early.
Yeah.
I don't want to be waiting the entire day to then go to the gym. And I like to eat afterwards too. And I don't want to be eating like at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just me personally, I don't like to go. I don't want to eat that late.
Right.
And 2, like I don't want to go to bed with that much food in my stomach or whatever.
I feel different. I don't know, because I don't know. With me being with my significant other, it's like I don't want to leave during the morning because I would like to spend the morning with her, breakfast and all that. But then I'm like, I don't want to leave in the afternoon because I want to spend the afternoon with her.
Right.
So I don't know. I still go, but it's just like I have to pick and choose my battles sometimes.
Yeah. That's one of the positives of being.
No.
Anyways, but No, even with that though, because like you guys are kind of on opposite schedules, but the days that you guys have off.
Yeah, the days that we're actually together, I'm just like, that's why sometimes I'm just because she has Wednesday off.
Yeah.
And so obviously I get home and she's
Already
either
here.
up or sleeping. And there's some days where I'm just like, fuck, I'm going to take a nap with her.
Yeah.
Because I get home early enough to take a nap. And then there's some days where I'm just like, I'm going to go to the gym. And by the time I get home from the gym, she's up.
She's up and
moving
ready to go,
around.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
moving around and shit like that. So, I don't know. I use that sometimes as an excuse.
It's an excuse to not go.
Yeah,
kind of
to
stuff.
not go. So,
Yeah, and recently I've been using something similar as an excuse as well. Gracious. I was like, fuck, that's empty. Because I could have gone, not this week particularly.
Yeah. This week was just...
Also, on top of that, like I was sick for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I was coming down with like a cold and then the stomach issues.
Oh, yeah.
That I was having.
The bubble guts.
Nasty.
So yeah, but yeah, it's like it shit happens. Shit really does happen. When
yeah,
you miss the gym for a week or two or a couple days, a week or two is a little long. But if you miss it for a couple days, like as long as you get back onto it, there's
even like
nothing wrong with it.
When I went to Colorado, I think it's been like 3 weeks ago now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that week that I went like 4 days, which was fine. And then coming back, it was hard to get back on the routine because like I didn't have any meals prepped. It was the middle of the week.
Yeah.
And then like I didn't really have a lot of time to go grocery shopping and this and that and the other. So I'm like not eating correctly, going out to eat, grabbing lunch at work, or going out to eat after work. And excuse me. So coming back from over there was like I could have got back on to it, but I was just like I just didn't,
Well,
finding excuses to not go.
I'm starting to hear like, do you use that you have no meals prepped or
I use that
nothing
as an excuse all the time.
because I
all
literally
the time.
hear you just right now. I'm like, wait,
All the
so
time.
because you have no meals
Because I
prepped,
have
you
no
can't
meals
go to the gym?
No, not the gym. I'm talking about the diet this time.
No, but right now,
No.
but when you didn't have no meals prepped, did you go to the gym?
I didn't go to the gym, but not because of that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I didn't go to the gym
Because
I wanted to spend that time doing something else that I'm not ready to talk about on the podcast.
But because you didn't have the meals prep, for that reason, you were saying, okay, this reason.
No. Like,
I'm starting to feel like, no, because these meal preps is why you're not going.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about why I wasn't going to the gym after. Like, I'm talking about as far as like, so I wasn't going to the gym because one, during that time, again, I was taking a nap after work, and then by the time I got up and showered and dressed, I had other plans already. Okay. So instead of going to the gym like I should have, I chose to take a nap instead.
Right.
And then to make things even worse, instead of sticking to my meals or sticking to something somewhat healthy when I went out, we were going out for like pizza.
Yeah.
We were going for like burgers or whatever, something just that making things even worse. So it's just a whole thing of like piling on top of it where it's like, I'd rather take a nap than go to the gym.
Right.
And then like, making excuses like, oh, like I've only got an hour before I have to go, to my other plan. So I'm like, instead of going to the gym for at least an hour and then just pushing it back half an hour so I can shower and stuff, I'll just wait here and do nothing.
Right.
And then just go over there and do what I was going to do or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was just like compiling like things of excuses as to why I wasn't fucking going. And I think I went, since I went to Colorado and came back today, I think I've gone maybe like 5 times.
Damn. Jesus.
So like 5 times in the span of like 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's bad.
That's bad.
It's really bad.
And have you been meal prepping these last 3 weeks?
The last 2 weeks I've been meal prepping.
Okay.
But last week even, I was like eating my meals. I would go out to eat. Eating my meal. Then I would go out to eat. This week, and it's Monday, so I can't even say this week is the first week or whatever. Like, starting today is the first day of the new routine of the actual diet and everything. Because I cooked everything yesterday, going to the gym after the podcast.
Right.
I've been on my meal plan again. And for lack of a better word, I have no other distractions right now.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So pretty much my only focus is going to be working out, meals, podcast, and other miscellaneous things and stuff that have to do with my routine and the plan that I'm trying to follow.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get back to it, you know, because I am back up. I'm still 190. You know, I didn't gain a lot of weight from like when we went to Texas and stuff like that.
I'm a pound. Oh, from what I checked yesterday, I'm a pound, 2 pounds. Well, let's say 2 pounds heavier from when I went to Texas.
Oh, sure, I'm more than that.
Oh, wow. I was like 160, 170. Fuck, 276 point something, and I'm just like, man, that's 2 pounds right there. Because when I went to Texas, I was 274.
I was like 177. I'm 190 right now.
Jesus.
Now, we went to Texas in July, so it's not like I blew up like 40 or 30 pounds over the span of like a weekend or something like that.
Right.
And I've just been living life. I've just been enjoying myself and stuff like that. So, you know, we're going to get back to it next week when we talk again. It'll be a
better, how many times we've gone to the gym.
And it'll be a better
recap. There you go.
Better check-in, a better recap. And yeah, like it's gonna be good. You know?
We got this. We got this.
Now, what about you? Besides the sleep? What's been your
just sleep? I'm not taking naps. I'm taking sleeps. I literally fall asleep when I get home. Sometimes I get home a little late, like 10:30, 11 o'clock, maybe 12 o'clock. Sometimes I sleep all the way till 7 at night.
Right.
So I have to wake up. I have to be at work by 12:30 midnight.
Yeah.
And I fucking sleep all the way to 7. You expect me to go to the gym and then go back to work? Fuck you.
And then the whole day without eating, without doing anything.
Yeah, nothing. Fasting and everything that whole time. So I'm like, no, I'm not going. I rather sleep a little bit. And yeah, I did sleep that whole time, but it's a different kind of monster when you're fucking working overnights.
Especially outside.
Yeah.
What about your diet? How's that been though?
Honestly, I'm not a lot of fast food. Majority of my eating is we've been trying to take off fast food, but we've been cooking in. Just like it's not one of those like we're like I'm not meal prepping, she's not meal prepping. It's one of those that we're just like, hey, just like, hey, you want some chicken rice and fucking whatever else on the side or whatever. Yeah. And when I say chicken, I'm not talking about like fucking chicken breast or whatever. It's like I bought like 3 whole chickens, cut them up all nicely and shit, and just fried them up. That's it. So we're just cooking at home, and as of right now, it's like I see it as long as I could get to the gym and have some at least home cooked meals, it's not as bad.
Yeah, it's a win right there already.
But it's when you start doing the whole let me start eating fast food and then
let me not go to the gym.
Yeah, not go to the gym. Like that's when you start gaining the weight. That's when you start just feeling like shit because that fast food shit is just it's just bad for you. It gives you inflammation in your body and shit. Yeah. You take all that away, you start eating at home. Yeah, and like, you start feeling a lot better.
Like when I went to Colorado, I was enjoying myself. I was letting myself do whatever the fuck I wanted, eat whatever the fuck I wanted.
Right.
And honestly, I realized that I don't like to eat that way. Like, I don't like to have pizza every day or have cookies whenever the fuck I want or have a burger or fries like on a random fucking day of the week or whatever. It's not enjoyable for me like it was before. Yeah. Before I used to get like it used to be like satisfaction, like like
it's a guilty conscience. It's a guilty.
Right now, it's like when I was doing that, I'm like, I just feel like shit.
Yeah.
It's not even that I'm looking at myself I'm like, yo, you fat. It's more like I literally hate how I feel eating like this. Like I miss my meals. I miss my ground turkey.
You miss how you feel after. That's why. Because while you're eating it, it's good. It
wasn't even that good.
Well, honestly. then you fucking with some bad nasty shit.
It was good, obviously, but it wasn't like
you have to. When I'm eating, like if I eat fast food, I'm going to like Freddy's or something, like a Freddy's restaurant or Culver's. Their burgers are good. To me, they're really good. But it's like I'm not gonna like let me go fucking binge on fucking McDonald's or something.
No,
and a cheeseburger.
If I'm gonna eat out, I'm gonna eat good.
Right. So it's just like when you eat bad, I'm gonna go eat good bad.
Like what was I eating? Most of the time we were going to restaurants. So it was like Aurelio's, or we were going to like places in Frankfurt, or I got Sharks the other day. Right. So I'm like, it's good food, like good, not good, like as in healthy.
Good, not good for you, but good quality.
Right. But it didn't taste as good as when I earn it. Kind of. I think that's I think that was the thing.
Probably you didn't feel like you earned it because you felt like you were just like, well, fuck, I'm eating it just to eat it.
Yeah. Like when I'm on my game for a few weeks or a few months or whatever, and then I go and get that like a pizza or a burger or whatever, and I let myself enjoy the day. It tastes so much more better, you know? And maybe that's an eating disorder, maybe it's fucking not, whatever, I don't care. It just feels better that way almost. Yeah. Like I don't know. Like a little reward almost, you know?
No, I feel you.
And honestly, like I enjoy eating what the fuck I eat.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy the food.
Yeah, because if you make it good, then you're good. Nothing wrong with it.
Growl or something?
That's what I saw. I know, right? The dog just somewhere.
But yeah, so I don't know. That's kind of how my thing has been.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
going into the kind of on the same topic. Okay, so when something like that happens, we've been you've been inconsistent for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, even like kind of how I have.
Yeah.
How do you get yourself back to go onto your routine and being more consistent with it?
Just to get back into working out. Honestly, I literally just make yourself go. I always said to myself, one of the hardest things about the gym, about working out, about doing all that is getting to the gym. If you could get there, you're already half of the way done.
Yeah.
Just get your ass into the gym and just start doing what you got to do. And by then you'll be like, okay, cool. If you're like, I don't know, if you're a little fucked up in the head, like I would say, once you start working out in the gym room, like once I start lifting like a couple weights, start warming up, I'm just like, I like the feeling. I like the feeling of it starting to blood flow and shit like that.
You're getting the pump going and stuff.
So honestly, like I said, I would just sometimes I have to watch like some YouTube motivational videos. That gets me going a little bit. Seeing Ronnie Coleman fucking screaming and like seeing Jay Cutler talk about how you got to just get it going and shit like that. Or fucking even David Goggins. Fucking he's just he tells you, it's like when you don't want to go and you're just fucking sitting down and not wanting to do anything, that's that little bitch voice in your head saying, stay home, don't do nothing.
Yeah.
So literally the only thing that sometimes that literally pushes me, but like I said, if I could get myself to the gym eventually, or by that time, going to the gym every day will just become natural again.
Yeah. And that's that's really the main thing, is getting there.
Yeah.
The other day, it's funny, like the other day when I wasn't, I just wasn't in the right mind space I just didn't want to go.
Yeah.
I went, after I woke up after my nap and I was like, fuck this, I'm going to the gym. I went, pulled up, didn't have my headphones. I was like, fuck it. I always keep a spare in the car in case this happens. Grab the spare. They're dead. Don't have the charge on me. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm sitting in the car for like 5 minutes. I'm like, just go in. Like, you've worked out without music before.
Yeah.
Like, just fucking go in. And I just didn't want to fucking go. I didn't want to socialize with anybody. I didn't want anybody to like talk to me. I didn't want anybody to like. I just didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
I just went home.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Honestly,
took my ass home, and then could have went home. It's only like a fucking 7-minute drive. I could have grabbed my headphones and drove back.
Yeah, that's sometimes too much. Though. It's still sometimes too much.
And it happens. Yeah,
it really does. And that's probably why, honestly. And this is talking shit about both of us. That's probably why we don't have the abs or the fucking veins popping out like crazy. And sometimes that's life. It's like what we do is just it's already a struggle.
Yeah,
So it's like us going to the gym. That's a fucking award sometimes.
Yeah. So, but for me, it's more like I need like a routine. I need a plan. I need to know that like. This is what I'm going to do this day. This is what I'm eating. I need to have like a structure, and I don't need to follow it 100%, but I need to have some kind of routine and plan set for myself so that I can follow it and like some kind of metric to follow, whether it's like the fucking sticky notes that I have on the wall, and every day that I go, I take one off or whatever. Yeah. Whether it's a calendar and I'm marking off the days that I go, or it's something as simple as just like having it on my phone.
See, that's like that works for you. What I started realizing is when I know I have a vacation planned ahead of me, that's what really fucking gets me going. And I'm just like, do I want to look do I want to look how I look now, but a little bit better, or do I want to look good? Obviously, I want to pick that. I want to look fucking good.
Sometimes it's not enough because like it's enough to like kind of like get the motivation going and the juices flowing for a little bit, but after a while it just kind of goes away and
turn
stuff
that
like
motivation to dedication. That's when you have to do that. That's when those days that you don't want to go are the best. Sometimes the days that you don't want to go are the best fucking workouts you do.
Definitely.
Have.
That's why I feel like crazy. Like motivation comes and goes. Yeah. You have to have the discipline and the will to just show up. Excuse me, because like you're gonna be motivated for a little while, but it's like that's gonna go away.
And there's nothing wrong with missing 1-2 days here and there, but as long as you get back into it, as long as you get back on it, there's nothing wrong with it.
And like most people aren't, including us. We're not doing this as a job. We're not doing this it's not our career or whatever. We're just trying to be healthier people, trying to look better, and trying to feel good about ourselves.
Yeah.
And, we're trying to just push ourselves and challenge ourselves every day and every year a little bit more. Just like any of you that might be listening or whatever.
Yeah.
But we do want to do this a little bit more and a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
Still, we are going to be doing summer shredding again next year.
Yeah.
Summer shredding. And we want to look better than we did.
Yeah.
This year,
want to be better.
Doing so is going to require some sacrifice. It's going to require a lot of hard work, a lot of days where we don't want to go, and
you just have to.
We just got to go. It's going to require a lot of sacrifice on not going out, or maybe bringing our own meals to family events or gatherings or whatever, or missing out on a couple because not the temptation, but the pressure to drink or to have a slice of this or whatever and sometimes it's too much, and sometimes it's just better sometimes you just have to step away from the situation. If you're strong enough to go, then great, but a lot of the times people don't understand that you have this goal in mind, because not everyone has the same mindset and stuff like that. Sometimes people get upset about you for like, oh, like you can't have a fucking piece of cake or this and that. Like, no, I can't have a fucking piece of cake. Okay. You can't have a fucking piece of cake.
Because it's like some people don't understand. It's like, if you have a piece of cake, then you're like, well, it's just a piece of cake. Well, why not have like a cookie? Why not just have one drink? Yeah. It's like, no, because and then that might knock you back into what you don't want to go back into.
And if you can factor in that piece of cake, then that's great. I try to do that sometimes too and stuff like that. But I know myself, and I know that sometimes I'm not strong enough to only have one piece of cake or only have one slice of pizza,
Yeah.
Pizza is my weakness. If I'm out somewhere and I factor in 2 slices of pizza for the night, just to, enjoy myself or whatever, I'm going to be there for hours after I have those 2 slices. I'm going to go back for a third eventually, probably. I'm probably going to go
sorry,
back
I can't
for
have
4th.
2 fucking slices.
I can't have 2 slices of pizza.
I'm sorry. There ain't no way I can have 2 fucking slices of pizza.
Exactly. But, like, trying to have some sort of balance in there. And I know myself, I'm not strong enough to just stick to that if I'm going to be somewhere for a given amount of time.
And that's only if you're like how we're going to try to, like, we're wanting to do the summer shredding. It's something where we have to be looking good. If you're just going to the gym, living life how you normally live and not trying to be like super fucking model body type, then by all means enjoy the pizza when the pizza comes.
Right.
Don't get it every fucking day, but enjoy the pizza when the pizza comes.
Enjoy the weekend with your friends or whatever.
Enjoy, drink if you want to drink, just enjoy your life. But like I said, there's at some points when you have to cut some shit out because you want to look good for a competition or you're doing something with it.
Right. Or we have a race coming up or whatever. Or we want to look good for this trip because we know on the trip we're gonna indulge and we're just gonna let loose.
Yeah.
So a little bit of sacrifice for long-term gain,
Yes.
And a lot of people don't understand that sometimes.
Yeah. But just don't get mad when you're not where you want to be because you're the one that's doing it.
Yeah.
You're the one that's at fault.
Yeah. And a lot of times we can manage to go out and still stick to plan and stick to what we're doing and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that you have to miss every event or every like little thing or whatever, but you have to know yourself enough to decide what you're going to do,
Right.
This year when we had the quinceañera, we knew what was going to happen. Excuse me. We knew we were going to drink. We knew we were going to eat. We knew we were going to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
But we prepared for that.
But we went to the gym all week.
And the upcoming weeks and stuff like that.
Went to the gym again. It's just like, okay, like we knew what was going to happen. We're not, we didn't take it as, okay, no, we can't drink nothing. Right. We can't eat this. We can't eat that. Like, no, we enjoyed ourselves. Yeah. We lived our life because when is it going to come again?
Right. When I went to Colorado, we had a party. I was drinking. I was eating. I was doing whatever, Right. Still going to enjoy myself. But I'm not on prep. Yeah. I'm on prep. I'm not on prep or anything like that. But once that time comes, and especially right now that I want to have this routine and I want to treat it kind of like I am on prep for the next like 3 months, then there's going to be times where I'm like, sorry, I can't go to the bar or whatever. I'm sorry, I can't, go there. Or I'll go with you guys, but I'm not going to drink or whatever, and people just have to understand that that's just kind of how it is. And it's not like that forever, It's just a little momentary time where I'm sorry, I have this goal that I want to reach, and I can't do that if I'm going out every single weekend or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, like I think this weekend I have plans to go out that I'll factor that in. I'm not gonna eat like shit, and I'm not gonna like have 6 or 7 drinks or whatever. Maybe have 1 drink, maybe 2. I'll eat before so I can get something light. I'll work it in because I'm not really on prep. I'm just trying to be healthier. Yeah. And I'm trying to lose some weight and stuff like that.
A little bit of a better you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so what for the next episode? What goes? No, not goes. Well, we could factor in how many times would you like to hit the gym next episode.
So what's
time we come back?
Okay. So by next, so the next time that we record, I want to have stuck to my plan at least 85%.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say 100% yet. I want to stick to my meal plan at least 85% of the week. And I want to have gone at least 5 times to the gym. Mm-hmm. My split is a 5-day split.
So you want to basically hit the gym for your whole.
I want to hit my whole split. Whole week. Right.
All right. Okay.
But I'll still go in on my rest days to do cardio sometimes. But minimum, I want to hit my split at least by the time that we record again.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think if I I think if I hit 4, that's an accomplishment. But if I could continue with after the 4, then I'll be happy with that. So if I could hit 4 at least, because like I said, last week was just bad.
Yeah.
So let's see how this week brings. I'm gonna, like I said, today we're gonna go to the gym after the podcast.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 3 more after that. But if I could continue after that, then I'm just gonna fucking continue.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna try to do that. And like I said, with the whole, I'm not clean eating yet, but I'm still not eating out.
Yeah.
So
then
I'm just gonna try to continue to cook here too.
Yeah, and I'll give an update on what my weight is next week. It might be the same. It might be a little bit less.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not more.
So wait, what was your weight again?
190 this morning.
190.
Yeah.
Okay, so 176. 276. Shit, I wish I was 176. Fuck that. No, man. When I was 176, I was like 18 years old.
Yeah. So
that motherfucker was not strong at all.
Yeah. So that's the goal for the next episodes. We'll start off with that kind of to see what how well we did.
Yeah. For sure. And then what we were.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to. I think it's a good way to end it. You know, short little episode. But we're not trying to do these super long or anything like that.
We're just trying to make them fun, trying to make you a little motivated just to get to the gym.
Yeah, this was a pretty gym centric episode. Again, not every episode is going to be like this.
Yeah, but majority of the episodes will be on gym focus. We'll be on gym focus on us more, but we'll be trying to branch it out.
Yeah, do some other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think good episode.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah. All right. I think we're gonna cut it here. Thank you guys for listening.
Remember, you fail 100% of the time when you don't try.
Is that what we were trying to say last week?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say last week. So I'm gonna try to do. This is something I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to have something a little motivation,
something to end it with.
Yeah, a little motivation and to end it with. So yeah, like I said.
All right.
Let's try it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank you guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Take it easy.